Hi, Chapel Hill Academy. It's Miss Skipper behind the camera, and my kids and I are going to teach you how to play a game we love called Trash. So we have McKenna and Jonathan and Elizabeth. Some of you may remember them. So a few things about the game of Trash. You only have to know how to count to 10. You don't have to have 2 decks, but we like to play it with 2 decks just because it gives you better chances. So, as you can see, everybody has 10 cards to start with, okay? They're different colors and different patterns just because there are 2 decks and 10 cards. The goal is to get all your cards turned over and to have them in an order of 1 to 10. An ace here is a 1, okay? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, there's a few other cards you need to know about. The Jack, Queen, and King don't have any value in this game. They are useless cards. So if you get one of those, you just have to discard it. And then there's these fun cards called the Joker. Because we have 2 decks, we have 4 Joker cards. Jokers are wild cards. So you could use them in place of any number that you have listed here. So we start with everybody having 10 cards in front of them. You can choose to let the youngest go first, the person to the left of the dealer, the oldest, however you want to play. There's not a certain rule. So in our case, we're going to let McKenna, as our youngest, go first. So she has no cards turned over. There's a 7 in the discard pile. She's going to take it and put it in the 7's place. Here, she turned over a 7. So she already has a 7, so she has to discard it. If she'd pulled up another number, she could keep turning over cards. Now, Jonathan can choose to pull the 7 if he needs it and put it in his 7 spot. And what did you get? Jonathan got a 10, so he can put it in the 10 spot, and he can keep turning cards over. He got the ace for the 1. He got a 2. He got a 9, he got a 4, and then he got a, what'd you get?
I got a
9, which he already has a 9. Hold on just a second. So he had to discard it. So now it's Elizabeth's turn. She does not have a 9. She turned a 9, and then she turned a Jack. So she has to discard. So now that means McKenna can't pick up the Jack, so she's going to draw and continue on. She has a 2. And then she pulled another 7. Jonathan doesn't need the 7, so he's got a king, and that has to discard. You can just keep it right down there. Elizabeth got a 4, and then an ace, and then a face card. And you can see we're just going to keep playing for a little bit and see who wins this round. Got a 6. Okay, y'all can slow down just a little bit so I can stay up with you. You got to hold it down. I can't see it all the way up there. Jonathan got a 2 again. So Elizabeth can pick up the 2. McKenna got an ace. Nobody needs an ace. Elizabeth does need that 6. And then she got a 10, and then she got an 8, and now she's got a 3. So she only needs one more card. Trying to show what everybody's doing here. Okay. So he keeps going, and sometimes we just keep. Elizabeth is looking for that 5. McKenna's got a few cards here. And Jonathan's got some cards. And it's just a game of chance. That's one of the things we like about it. There's not any skill. There's no special tricks. Oh, let me stop right here, because Jonathan, when he got the 8, he flipped it over and he got a Joker. So he put the Joker in the 5 spot. He could have put it in the 3 spot or the 5 spot. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you this, just in case it doesn't get back around to Jonathan. If he draws a 5 the next time, he can trade out the Joker, put the 5 there, and then make the Joker his 3. And in this case, he would go out. Okay? And Elizabeth got the 5. So she wins this round. If you want to play a short game, you could say Elizabeth won the game and be done. Or you can play the way that we normally do, and that is everybody takes their cards away, and the next time that we shuffle, Elizabeth would get 9 cards, Jonathan would get 10, and McKenna would get 10. So there may be some point in time that one person has 8 cards, one person has 3 cards, and somebody else may still have 10. If you want to play all the way to the end of the round, you play until one person has 1 card left, and there may be multiple people, and if they draw an ace and they get it, then they win the game. So it's pretty simple. So you just have to deal 10 cards to every person, and then you turn them over so that you can get your numbers in order. Okay, so you just can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just a reminder that jokers are wild, and you can, if like Jonathan did, he put a joker there, but say I drew a 4 the next time, I could take a 4 and then put the joker in another spot where my card was not turned over. So we hope that you guys have as much fun as we do playing trash. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy during this time at home.